this whole space lit. Is that a kid? Yeah, look at this right here, huh? And we're gonna be here, we're gonna be here.
Welcome to the channel, Mac Dr. Bill. Start by saying that thanks and I appreciate every single one of you have subscribed, like, and comment for your support. Let's get it. All right, boys. Cleaned up a little bit here today. Decided to work in the EK. Got my new radiator. This one is my old one, so I'm gonna use it for mock-up. The other day I threw on the bumper to just put it back on, and I see that I might have a little issue with this side and the fog lights. So chances are I might have to take out the fog lights that have the clearance. I'm trying not to, but we see if we could rotate this back, maybe have a little clearance. We don't know yet. Simple. I'm gonna start making my brackets, start customizing the pipes that I need to continue to fabricate the intercooler piping and finish up. That's pretty much all we got left. Then after that we got a couple vacuum lines. That's pretty much it. Do the oil pan, do the drain line, feed, of course. Once we do that, put in oil and time to turn it on. So like little details, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to push through. It's not easy, it's cold. Again, I'm not a young cookie, but I'm putting the work when many people just sitting in their couches just making opinions, not even doing anything. I want to fabricate some brackets. This is where I'm gonna go at, most likely. If I could get away with mounting the intercooler right in there, even better. No need to put it right on the bumper to show it off. At the end of the day, we have the air that's gonna come through the bumper, no problem. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about anything, to be honest. At the end of the day, it's a build that I put from ground up. I plan on tuning it up, drive it. If it blows up, it blows up. We put another motor, we might even go be serious before time. So for right now, I'm just enjoying this and not worry about anything. You worry too much, you never get nothing done. We got a track build right there. There's been put on more work than this, so you guys tell me. At the end of the day, simple build. Simple motor is gonna hold up the torque that I want. More horsepower that I want out of this turbo, of course. That I have to upgrade a few things, we might have to get there, but in the meantime, we're gonna get there. We're using what we got, and what we got, I'm pretty confident. So just gonna try to see how can I make up at least some brackets that come off the bumper. Probably not L shape. Again, this one is a mock-up. This is the part that usually people delete. But being that I got a second one and this one free, so who gives a shit? That was a mock-up one. That way when the other one comes out, we have everything just bolt on and that's it. So again, gotta make a bracket coming from here, kind of an L shape. Normally, that's the type of shit that I would like to weld, but not the weather. I'm gonna see what I could do to simply get a bolt on here the way needed. So yeah, might have to go down a little bit, come up some with the intercooler piping, which is almost right there, and I might have to come down a little bit some. So I'm gonna start making things out. Let's get it. Alright boys, so this is what I have. I end up getting these brackets at my neighborhood Ace hardware store. Is literally a minute from my house. So the plan is to use these brackets for the top. Pause. This is actually the bottom. So these are gonna go on the top. These two are gonna go over here also, because they're mounting in the car. You guys gonna see, you know. What can we do? These are the brackets that I'm gonna use. Galvanized metal, it's strong. It should do for a purpose. Like right here, you guys see. Boom. This one I'm gonna put it for the top because it's gonna have like an L bent that I'm doing. But yeah, pretty much the beginning of the product. So I wanna show you guys before we start with this installation today. Let's get it. All right, boys, back at the crib. Show you how we looking like. So far, this is somewhat in place. I'm gonna show you the brackets, the ones that I got. They're gonna go something like this. You guys seeing it? Trying to give you the view. There you go. So that's pretty much hold up right there. And then we come off right to the side. So it should be perfect. Trying to bring it higher up so I have clearance for my fog lights. Maybe pause if I could go back a little bit and have enough with my fittings. Could you go here just about? I'll be alright. Now on the top, right where we need it. So just about what we need. So I'm gonna use these brackets real quick. See, it's got the same shape, so I don't gotta drill it. 10 mil. So I'm gonna try to bend it so eventually we could go over here, mount to the side, or even the top pause. So I'm gonna show you real quick how I'm gonna bend this bracket. I'm gonna use these 2 wrenches, Fabrication sort of a L bracket coming down, so these 2 could grab in place, and that's pretty much it. All right, boys, this is what I made so far. I took them straight brackets and I bent the end of it. It's gonna go right over here, and I'm gonna simply for now use 2 self taps, one in here and one on the rail. That's gonna be pretty sturdy for now. In the summer I want to grind it down and weld it and prime it. But being this a little cold, that's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna use self taps. That's gonna be pretty strong. So before I put that in place, I'll show you that one, and I'll show you how I bend that one. Let's get it. Like I said, these 2 screws that I put here, see, hold the bottom brackets. I'll show you. They're not even tied up. So that's pretty much how they're gonna be held in place. Right in this location. We're gonna get these 2 brackets mounted first. When we get the brackets, I'll show you, and then we'll do the top. Simple brackets. It'll hold it in place, nice and easy. I know people that is done it even with like zip ties. Pause. So we'll get it. Alright, boys, I got the first one in place. I wanted to show you. Simple, no welding required, and it's pretty sturdy. That's not going anywhere. I could take literally the whole car. We got one to the subframe of the rail and one on the bottom. That's pretty thick, so that's not gonna bend. We got one in place. I'm gonna show you real quick how I bended it, and I'm gonna proceed to install the other one. All right. Alright, so this is what the bracket look like. You pick this up at your local A's. What I'm simply gonna do, I'm gonna take the wrench, put it right here, pause. You got like a little slice, and just that much is what I'm gonna bend, that we're gonna use for the rail. So I'm gonna try in the middle, pause, like this. This is pretty strong, so it's not gonna break. If you bend that too many times, maybe, but it takes a lot of the pressure. So just like that. That's all you need. That way you could use that position of the L hole now. Pause. Use it for the cell tap. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pre-drill a hole here, pause, so that shit is not sliding when it goes into the bumper. Let's get it. All right, that's it, that's pre-drilled. Once I put this one, we'll put that one. All right, first I wanna make sure the intercooler is gonna fit right where I need the other one. Kind of final position, pause. So, alright. Seems like right there. So, then my marking. Now I'm gonna drill that in real quick. Pause. Now before I drill the second one, I'm gonna test fit it, because I could literally adjust it if I need to shift it out. So that's tight. So right there we're meeting. So I'll put this close so you guys see what we're meeting at. Right, we're gonna bring it here like this. Right here. Just kind of hard to do with two hands. So I'm gonna tread this one on and we'll come back. Alright, so we're seeing now, not fully tied up, but that's already in place. That's already in place. So for the bottom bracket, that's perfect. I'll come out over here, and over here we'll have the 90 meeting right up, so it should be good money. Now it's a matter of making the bracket for the top, probably something similar. I'm gonna try to bend the bracket, and if we could get away with just simply putting two self tops to hold it there, we're gonna do the same thing. So I'm gonna get to make the bracket for this one and start finishing this up. All right, boys, this is the setup I got. Wanna work on the nighttime. It's been a minute. We didn't have the space for the wool bearing hatch over here. Why not do a little work in the nighttime? We got a little light, so by any means, this is what I came up with, and I'm gonna bend it right in front of you guys, the next one. But this one goes over here, the bottom is set. For the top, it goes over here just like that. It goes with a 10 mil, self top, that whole set in top, right back on plays, won't go anywhere. All right, I set y'all up there so I could attempt to bend this one the same way I did with this one. Pause. So we're gonna start with this bend first. Again, you open the crease a little bit. You're gonna simply just push back. Gonna fire a little bit because strong, but something like that. What you want? Now we gotta make this bend here. This is gonna be the turn. The radius for the other side. So just around here, you gotta start bending, and that way it gets tricky. Use this piece of wood, pause. I just banged it in there. We're gonna check our turn, starting to get there. Now we're gonna do the turn. Take this wrench. Take the other one. Simply just turn it back till we start getting that radius more so. Now here we gotta bend the top a little bit. Just about. Still getting there. I gotta bend this a little more. Just bend and check. Pause. Starting to look just about. Gotta bend my taps, and that should be good money. All right, more like this is something what we're looking like. Please. Alright, so far with one, it's pretty tight up. It's not even adjusted. I just want to make sure this is the same position over here. Pause, so I could drill my hole. Busted my finger a little while ago making the other one because of that, but yeah, that happened. Apologies, my phone died. I had to quickly charge, but I'll show you what the brackets look like. This is my Mac-up radiator. I used it to Mac up the brackets. Got damaged there. Max Speeding Rod made it right. They sent me a new one. So with the brackets already in place, now we could fasten everything up. This is what they look like. They're both in place. They already got the bends. This is ready to get mounted. And that time is now. Let's get it. Alright boys, this is tied up, now no longer macked up. Fasten the tops, fasten the bottom, and the cooler is not going anywhere. Got a little dark, so I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow. And we're simply gonna cut the piping for here and do the piping for here as well. So for now, we're gonna get the couplings and measure pretty much how much I need, which is probably like about 5, maybe 6 inches. Pause right there. But we're looking good, lined up right where we need it at. So that's looking money, so that we could finish this up, do that side as well. Not too bad, boys. Looking mighty good. Intercooler right in place, nice and lined up, nice and tight. Pretty easy way to fasten it up. Again, I seen people that tied it up with zip ties, ratchet straps, you name it. I was avoiding welding on the bumper, so that was the best way to go. Brackets in the bottom is money. The tops, right where we need them at.